jury is present and seated. Everyone else may be seated at this time. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, good evening, I think, is appropriate at this time, but welcome back. My deputies have advised, well, first, my question to you is, were you able to select a foreperson? Who is the foreperson? All right, so that is Mr. Williams, correct? So my next question then is to you as the foreperson, Mr. Williams. Was this jury able to reach a unanimous verdict in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you have the verdict form?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you would please present that to the bailiff. Thank you. The bailiff will present it to me. I will review it, and then I will give it to the clerk to be published. Thank you. Today is the 15th, right? All right. I'm going to ask Mr. Terry, with your attorneys, to please stand for publishing of the verdict, and I will present the verdict to the clerk to be published.
State of Florida versus Matthew Robinson Terry. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1. A, the defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged, and with further findings, during the commission of the crime, he carried, displayed, used, threatened to use, or attempted to use a weapon. So say we all, dated this 15th day of November, 2022, foreperson W.W.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, you may be seated. Would either side like the jury polled at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what that means is the clerk is going to ask each one of you individually whether the verdict that was published is in fact your true verdict in this case.
Juror number 1, M.K., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 2, W.W., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 3, B.J., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 4, K.A., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 5, J.A., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, V.R., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 7, D.T., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 8, S.L., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, sir.
Juror number 9, M.J., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, M.B., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, sir.
Juror number 11, S.T., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 12, B.S., is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anything from either side before I send the jury into the jury room so that we can have further discussions?
No, Your Honor.
Not for me.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you may recall during selection and the talk about 2 phases, because of that verdict, we now will proceed to phase 2. What I'm going to do is, we're not going to do that tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you back into the jury room so that I can have some discussions with the attorneys regarding a schedule for that. So please, I will now ask you to, well, you were allowed to discuss the case amongst yourselves during the deliberations, but I'm going to now ask that we go back to previous instructions. You are not to discuss anything about the case amongst yourselves or with anyone else. You are not to do any research related to the case, and you are to avoid any contact with this case, about this case, outside of the courtroom. I expect this will just take a few moments for me to discuss